Welcome back, everybody. It's your host, the most here, StarBornFeline, coming at you with a new episode of Digimon Timestrangers, and we are more or less ready to face off against the final boss here. We're with the team here, so it's time to do a little bit of last-minute dialogue. This part of me has awoken from its dormancy, surprising, no? Oh, sorry, this is Terrasmon. This is my true form, is what I meant to say. It's really you, you're Siren. I am now Sarasmon Medium Bacchusmon. Thank you for helping me watch over all these years when I was but a sapling. Even my sunbar felt your presence ever near. Mere words cannot express my gratitude, but I'm afraid now is not the time. Right, Crowsmon will not be an easy opponent, but let's win this and celebrate with a great feast. I'm looking forward to hearing you sing again.
I heard that even in the human world, you people are putting up this resistance. I want to.
Alright, so let me try this. I want to take talk. Oh, that's actually better. Hold on. I wanted to have a long talk with a scientist. She seemed to have very understanding, and I still haven't received promised action figures. If the world ends here, my life would be full of regrets. Of course. For those who are wondering how I did that effect real quick, that was just me talking to a mug I had on the side. I was prepping some stuff off screen, and I was drinking some coffee while I was doing that. Anyway. It's strange the mischievous Bearmon brother would be present at the moment that would decide the fate of the world. Big Bro used up all his strength and is resting now. He told me to be sure to get some good hits on Chronomon. Big Bro believed in my strength, so I'm afraid of anything anymore. I'm going to do this. I was deceived by false myth and watched for the egg all this time. Part of Chronomon's plot, but still. Must I deny the joy I felt when the egg hatched? Even if the myth was false, my love for the egg was real. Darn it. I do not wish to think that even this feeling was a mistake, so I must stop Chronomon's scheme, even if it cost me my life. A punishment for defying the higher being Chronomon was incorporated into the Akasha records which govern time. Death must have a different meaning to an existence that marks time forever than a finite being like us. To gain freedom would mean extinguishing the order of this world along with its own life, and to that end he manipulated the Titans. Thanks to you, the course of our fate has not run out yet. We must get revenge for our comrades. If this continues, the world will become something no one would ever have wished for. This will be part of Chrono's plot too. But I have not given up hope. When my wish has come true, now is the moment the world is about to end. Oh gosh, stop with the... Right now, the Titans and non-Titans alike are fighting together, regardless of affiliation. That alone is enough for me. Even if I were to die here and now, I have nothing to regret. If that were to happen, I would not let you die alone. Let us fight together, hand in hand until the last. Remember when we met at the temple? It all started that day because I was yelling, "Egg thief!" You answered my call for help. If it were not for you, I'm not sure we'd be here right now. The bond we developed since then has guided us all this way, and it's thanks to you that we're now still fighting with hope. I will not allow anyone to call our bond just part of Chronomon's plot. We must stop Chronomon with our own hands. The one person who's on the other side, she had to be special. The egg thief encounter really ended up helping these two grow. The only one who hasn't changed is me. Before I knew it, I became nothing but a cheerleader for my younger siblings. But I already knew long ago how soft I was. That's why I can volunteer to go to the human world, to be who you are before being a sister, and to break out of that shell I created for myself. Now that the world has gone out of control, fighting is the only option, even if it was all Chronomon's scheme. I'm thankful to have met you all. I will never forget how brave you fought for others. That alone is worth risking my life for. Remember that even if my legs were broken and I could no longer stand, my spirit will be with you until the end. We can't just let Chromon roam free, where he brings all the strife to the world. But defeating Chromon will also mean destroying the system that is time, right? I wonder, what will happen to the world then? Digimon said to trust him, but I hope that he remembers our promise. No matter what happens, we're going to go home to our original world together. All three of us. Wow. Time to face the music now. If someone stops Chromon right now, his bitter grudge will continue to drive the world into chaos. Only I, who wield the same power, can stop him. I don't know what will happen to this world with defeating the being that governs time. I'm not sure I can escape this fate. There's no turning back from here. Are you ready? Let's head off to the final mission. While I was repeatedly traveling through time before becoming the Dark Shadow, I wish I had never been born. I even tried to strike the egg before I could be born, but do you remember? You were the one who stopped me. Faithfully, you were telling me not to give up, that you were a hero to me too. Now, let's settle everything with our own hands. Me, and you, the other me. Going back into... Oh, never mind, I thought we were going back to Jupitermon for a second, but no.
Please, everyone, lend me your strength to move forward into the future!
Ready to go.
And now we're here. Okay.
It's been a long road, but I know in my heart this is our final battle.
The pillar of time as punishment from on high. Now I am but a part of the system that oversees the world. While I am Truman, I am also the very laws of time themselves.
I got this! Love you!
Regardless of my own power. As the system, I must eradicate you, the intruder.
Lightning shower!
Sensations for my alter ego. For that is the reason you were born.
Party of the heavens!
So
Vortex penetration!
I'm guessing there's some kind of gimmick here. Cause he's hurting, but he's not like super dangerous right now. Circle defense.
My turn! Strike roll!
I shall destroy the laws of time.
No! Why? Look up there!
This is a special exception.
A traitor, protected by the laws of nature, cannot be engaged by those who also live under the laws of nature. In such a case,
Someone who exists outside of such laws must punish the traitor.
Can't we drop the chit-chat? Aren't we pressed for time?
right. Interference is being allowed. Just this one time. From outside. By the current's power. Oh, I'm getting sleepy again.
We've got to finish this before Homer else falls asleep. We're counting on you.
Okay. So they're sending us someone who can actually break the... Ah, of course it's Omnimon.
Thank you.
Okay, the berry's gone now. Who's... Ooh,
We shall
E3.
wager our lives alongside yours.
No one is going to die on my watch. My healing abilities will make sure of that.
The time to overcome our differences and combine our might has come!
Have you sensed it, my alter ego? The fervent wish to save the world. The desire
you okay?
to change the course of fate. It all sends the world tumbling into a vortex of chaos. Why? Because praying for a miracle is nothing short of twisting the very precepts of existence.
Wave of death!
Prayer to change fate, to save the world, oh dear. And in doing so, gain the power to interfere with time.
Okay, before we lose the ability to actually hurt him again.
Now,
Not bad! My turn! Vortex penetration! Bear witness! Thousand fists!
Peace Fantasia!
Future denial? What does this do? Ah, status effects. Good to know. Unfortunately, I don't have any... Why were those... Of all the things I would not have. Aqua pressure.
are you okay?
Wave of death!
Okay, let's see here. Ow. That wasn't one of my characters. This should snap everybody out of it. Actually, set that up for yourself, just in case.
Very nice.
Vortex penetration!
This is it. Peace Fantasia!
I don't know if... Oh, something blew up on him.
Circlet defense!
I don't think we're gonna be able to mobilize you here, but it never hurts to try.
Wave of death!
That did nothing. You know, I'm having one slight fear here that this is going to be kind of like what they did with one of the Digimon Cyber Sleuth games, where it was less a fight, more so just a big spectacle. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either.
Penetration! Thousand fists!
Okay, give her that buff, please.
Wave of death!
Okay, love you to get everybody healed up and to get rid of all those debuffs.
We're talking.
Lightning shower.
Lightning shower!
Oh, so you really have weakness to like. That's good to know.
Vortex penetration! Bear witness! Thousand fists!
Nice. Keep getting rid of those debuffs, please.
Now,
Quick patch up for everybody just in case. Get your attack reflect back up.
Now we're talking.
Let's get those.
Lightning shower!
I might as well just focus on this one with unlike more than anything.
Penetration!
Hold on. Be appalled by the absurdity of reason. Hold on. Let me. Gonna use this.
Be appalled by the absurdity of reason. It is time itself you are fighting against.
This feeling. Did he just control time? He's got to have a limit though. We have to stay strong and keep fighting.
I shall destroy the laws of time.
Once we claim the future, I'll throw the party to end all parties. And I'm free to test out all these prototypes I've built.
Time to use everything I learned from watching Big Bro.
This is the last bit of our strength. Take it.
If two beings who govern time exist simultaneously, chaos consuming the world is an inevitability. Your very existence distorts the natural laws of this world. Surely you know this. Such was my grand design, and now it has come
Please.
to fruition. This hellscape cannot be contained until one of us ceases to exist. Thus you have no choice but to fight.
Now we're talking!
Watch this, Rona Sanctions!
Lightning shower.
Lightning shower!
Oh, a Jesus Mon down. That's fine.
Now,
Very nice.
Then I might as well use one of these just in case. Just to keep everybody's MP and HP up. Soul piercing snake tail. I'm so glad I gave Bakismon that one item, the one that mitigates damage less than 10% of his HP. It's actually doing a lot of work, and I'm glad I gave her the reflex skill. Because like her stats are, her offensive stats aren't great, but with this she's at least doing, she's able to do decent damage just reflecting back damage at the opponent, which is nice.
Lightning shower!
My turn! Cock of the abyss!
I like it.
Too early. Future denied.
now.
Much appreciated.
Now.
Not bad.
Magma fall. Okay, now love you to get rid of all these staff downs and to restore everybody.
Not bad. Rona Sanctions!
Lightning shower again.
Lightning shower!
Cock of the abyss!
I like it.
Pinpoint weapon works!
Search my medium,
I'm counting on you.
and then we go into HP recovery.
Now.
Burning blood shell.
Here goes nothing.
Burning blood shell!
Bring out Apollomon.
I'm counting on you.
Phoebus blow here.
Here you go! Phoebus blow!
Okay, that's fine. I can just
Please.
do that, and then I can revive.
Corona Sanctions!
Once again, he's doing this.
On my pride as a Titan, I swear to emerge victorious!
As the one who watched over you all these years, I shall fight alongside you until the end.
You'll have to handle the rest. But we entrust the last of our power to you.
Okay, let's see here. So yeah, unfortunately from what I'm seeing so far, this is meant to be a little bit
As the
spectacle.
embodiment of time itself, it is beyond my power to destroy time. So I created you, my ultimate. And I have imparted my final
Circlet defense!
despair. It was to fuel your hatred of this world and of your destiny. It was to fill you with the impetus to destroy it all.
Endless surge!
That's why. That despair that bloomed within you, where did it go?
Here goes circlet defense! Circlet defense!
Now, you're the best.
Burning blood shell!
Are you okay?
Here goes lightning shower!
Honestly, there's probably a better way could have done this, but I really did just want to finish this game. Like, don't get me wrong, I love this game for 2 bits, but oh my gosh, was I burned out.
Corona sanctions!
Like, I was burned out of all the grinding I used to have to plan ahead of time. That works.
Please.
I got this! On you! Here goes lightning shower!
So, from what I'm seeing, we have to survive until all the Titans have... Until all the Titans have basically been... Or not Titans, all the Olympus 12 have been more or less lost. I guess that's the best way to put it.
I owe you one! I owe you
One
one!
for you.
I owe you one!
Give me a break. Are you okay?
Love you! Lightning shower!
Hell's Gate!
Top!
So I am seeing that we are making a little bit of progress each time. Okay, he's doing that again. Man, that's pretty yada yada. I'm not gonna keep setting up the effects every time he does that.
So this is how it ends. Shameful.
Oh, you're nuts? You're not bringing out the next two already? That's a surprise. Probably at the end of the round.
Please.
Oh yeah!
Miserable worms! You still insist on squirming? Did you not grasp that your feeble hope is the very source of your despair? I am the world's time itself, and so too am I its cruel irrationality. Know the futility of your existence. Chrono-devolution!
Ah, no!
I'm sorry, everyone. The world will probably change after this. But we still have to move forward! Inori, if something happens to me, don't forget me, okay?
Of course I wouldn't forget you. How could I? When I fell into that hole, it was like I was in a dream. It was so dark and lonely. But I could hear a voice. It was your voice, Digimon, calling to me. I could never forget the voice that saved me from that loneliness. Even if time gets messed up and the world changes form, if you're ever born into the world again, I'll be the first to come find you. That's a promise.
Thank you, Inori. Hearing you say that made it all worth it. I'm so glad I was born into this world. I was born from Chronomon, so that means I should have the same power in my body. If I use that power to interfere with the laws of time, I might be able to restore everyone to their original state.
I see. I like the sound of that.
We'll lend you a hand.
Use my fire and Dianamon's ice!
Though it won't make up for all the power you lost, it should help.
Okay, so let's see here.
Now.
So surprisingly, our stats are
This is the
still
moment of truth.
where we need them.
My power is yours. Do what you must to see this through.
I'm guessing our stats have probably been reduced. As long as our healer stays up, we can make this work.
Very nice. I'll call forth the power sleeping inside me. The same power as Chronomon's. The
No
power
bugs for
to
you.
change the course of time. Stay strong until I can. Understood. Circlet defense!
Let's start the final stretch.
Here goes! Circlet defense!
Now.
Thanks a ton!
Keep that reflection going, please. Okay, so let's see here. Making progress. But this is a nice little touch, I won't lie. The fact that they're
should be teetering on the brink of the abyss. And yet, I sense not a drop of hatred in you now. Why is this?
Because of the bonds I forged. Those, the world isn't all that bad. Inori, she lost her family to Digimon. But that didn't stop her from staying by my side. Inori didn't hate Digimon. She valued the future more than the past. She kept her eyes forward and found hope in the world.
Valued the future more than the past. Do you not see that this way of thinking means you are bound to the natural laws of the world? Do not be swayed by cheap sentimentality. Do not forget your hatred for this world. Tear the system asunder. Become the destroyer you are destined to be.
I can never truly hate the world because I met Inori. That alone was worth living for. Chronomon, I don't suppose you ever made any bonds like mine. I don't want to destroy the world. Please, no.
Oh yeah!
I've come to fix it. To bring it back from the brink of destruction.
I'm pretty sure if Digimon goes down here, we're gonna go into death spiral. So let's try not to let that happen if we can.
Hope you're ready. Maul attack!
I know it's just because I have it sped up right now, but the fact that he does that, it looks almost like he's just skittering along the ground. It's kind of funny.
The King of Fists! Oh yeah!
Uh-oh. I'm trying to think, what's the best way to do this?
Please.
That for yourself. For sure, keep that buff going. Because, yep, he's gonna. The one he attacked us, he's gonna undo that debuff, so that's fine.
Now.
A heal up for you.
Very nice. Here goes. Very nice.
And we're back. We're back in business.
This chaos, it all stemmed from you. I'm going to defeat you and end it all, so we can break free from the past and move forward toward the future.
Shit, sorry.
I made you two push yourselves too hard. All because I'm such a terrible sister.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep fighting until the very end, Minnie.
Damn it. I'm all burnt out. Sorry, Nervy.
I'm so proud of you both. Don't worry, I'll take it from here.
We entrust the rest of our strength to you, Minnie.
Oh no, it's going down!
Take this. My brother and sister left you their strength. Let's put an end to all this. This is it, the final battle.
Actually, no. I don't need to do that right now. Actually, no, yeah. At least for you.
Now.
If you miss, it's... I used the wrong one, didn't I? I did.
Endless surge!
Oh no, I didn't. That's good. And now, just...
Please.
Oh
So we
yeah!
can have that as well. A crit boost.
Here goes! Phoebus blow!
This won't end him, but... Did a good chunk right there.
I got this. Love you! Pathetic! And after my siblings showed such strength, is this really the best I can do? I'm pathetic. I'm such a disgrace. But this is exactly what I wanted to feel. I volunteered to go to the human world because everything just felt so unsatisfying. I'm grateful. You've lit a fire in me, one that I've been looking for. I'll show you what I can really do! Madness Merry-Go-Round Deluxe!
Please. I owe you.
Surprisingly, most of them didn't get hit by that. Alright.
It's time! Endless surge!
Let's see. I don't want to lose that attack buff.
Now.
Oh yeah! Here goes! Phoebus blow!
Here I go! Madness Merry-Go-Round Deluxe!
That came close to one line.
Love you! Here goes Lightning Shower! I owe you one.
Good sync knuckle.
Madness Merry-Go-Round Deluxe!
Bringing Sarasmon here.
I'm counting on you.
Burning blood shell.
Burning blood shell!
No, yeah.
Now, you're the best.
Here goes lightning shower!
Are you okay?
Okay, let's go after that core. We don't want that going off if we can help it.
Soul Blaster!
Take that!
Get that debuff going.
Blood shell! Lightning shower!
It's time! Endless surge!
Okay. That's down. So now...
Here goes Ziva's glow!
Here I go! Magnus merry-go-round deluxe!
I'm gonna do a quick heal up for everybody here, because this is not gonna be the end, I can tell you that.
Are you okay?
I owe you.
Burning blood shell! Here goes lightning shower! Here I go!
Preparations complete.
I love what they're doing here, but I was gonna hate it.
Shackles of natural law which imprison this body. Long at last, I feel free. Yes, this is it. My true desire, freedom.
Now that the Keeper is gone, the fabric of time is starting to unravel. I was born from Chronomon, so I understand. I can hear it. The words, thank you. Just as Chronomon wished. The Keeper of Time is now no more.
What will happen to the world now?
If things keep going, the damage will be worse than the Shinjuku Inferno. Actually, it's already happening.
Digimon!
Inori, so you've realized already. There is a way to fix everything. A way to restore a world that has lost its Keeper of Time. I must take on that role myself, in Chronomon's place. And I have the power to do so. Even if I am bound by the chains of natural laws.
A cog in the machine?
That is what Chronomon planned all along. The very reason I was born. Maybe the higher being heard Chronomon's wish and accepted it. That's why Agent appeared, dressed like an anime character. To lead us to this future. Our one and only future.
No! Don't do this to me, Digimon! Don't leave me like this! I don't want to lose anyone anymore. I'm sick of it!
Don't cry, Inori. Time exists everywhere in the world. In other words, I will always be by your side. So this probably isn't such a bad thing. I will always be watching over you. I will always be praying for your happiness. And finally, thank you, Inori, on that day, at that place, for finding me when I had just hatched.
I can handle the rest by myself. In the next world, I'll make sure that the gate doesn't open. That'll make it so the war never happened. So then, all the things she lost should be back to normal. Of course, it'll also make it so we'll never meet. But as long as she's happy, I'm okay with that. Inori will be somewhere in the world. As long as I can feel that, I can get through an eternity or two. But, at the very least, I want you to watch over her closely. I know it's selfish of me to ask, but you definitely understand how I feel, right? Because after all, you are the other me.
This was a tale of two worlds. The world of humans and the world of Digimon. As a result of the two worlds converging, Aegiomon met a human girl. By living among the humans, he learned of their kindness and formed a deep bond with them. But meanwhile, Chronomon was sowing the seeds of chaos that would guide the world to certain destruction. Aegiomon learned of his destiny to become the Great Guardian and rose up to face the challenge of protecting the world. However, during a battle, the girl disappeared into the ether. To rescue his companion, Aegiomon awakened the power over time that lay dormant within him. But in a tragic chain of events, he lost control over his power and set the world on a path to ruin, all according to Chronomon's machinations. Aegiomon fell into a deep despair from his failure to save his partner and from causing the destruction of the world. But fortune smiled upon the Great Guardian and offered him another chance. This time, Aegiomon used his mastery over time unselfishly and changed the tragic fate of Iliad's champions. Together, the 12 warriors awakened their true power as Iliad's protectors, found the girl, and vanquished Chronomon once and for all. However, even his demise at the hands of the Olympus 12 was part of Chronomon's grand design. I will take the place of the Keeper of Time. Despite knowing what that would entail, Aegiomon was resolute. He wished for the girl's happiness and sought to return everything she had ever lost to her, by offering the time they spent together as a cost. The gate connecting the two worlds had closed, once again separating them. Though his partner was now a world apart, Aegiomon would continue to watch over her, forever, as he promised.
Huh? Wow, cool! That's an alpha model! Can I hold it for a minute? Is it really the real thing?
You? Please behave, would you?
I am so sorry about... Bloody Nori!
Come on. Huh?
For just a moment.
Okay, so we got a little bit of a happy ending. It's not bad. For a moment there, I was gently scared that they were going to have to make you do like New Game Plus to get like the true ending. Because I don't think Digimon games have ever done that before. But like, given how some of these games are nowadays, I would not put it past them. Unfortunately, my gaming experience has been like, sorry, my expectations of gaming have been soured slightly. Not because of developers. I know we like to always look at these developers and say, oh, they should be doing this, or they're doing this because this other developer's doing it. No, that's not the developers usually. 9 out of 10, it is the shareholders bagging the developers. Sorry, didn't mean to do that poppy sound, but anyway, I'm glad they got a bit of a happy ending, and she even got her brother back, which is nice. So overall thoughts on the game. First of all, I loved the overall quality of the game. Definitely an 8 out of 10 for me. Now, I did have some complaints here and there. Like, it was very obviously some of the AI was a little bit wonky. I actually went back and, like, between this and my previous episode, I did actually go back and do a little bit of grinding to just get some of the team members up to a few levels. Nothing too crazy. Now, if you want to complete the full decks, I won't lie, you probably have to buy that, the XP, the cash, DLC, because if you do not buy those, then you are going to be in for a rough time just trying to grind up certain enemies, unless you get really, really lucky with some of the rare spawns, such as the Numamon, like the little Numamons, the Sukumons, and I think Digitamamon, weirdly enough, is a rare spawn. Mind you, if you notice, in the time we've been doing this and the time we've been grinding for some of these things, they have not really appeared since. I will also say this, like, it is a little difficult to gauge sometimes where you are with some of the game. Some of the we're supposed to be with your partners and levels sometimes. Not because it's like, oh, there's just a giant spike. Sometimes like you're doing good on the on the regular enemies, and then suddenly the boss is like 2 or 3, like 5, 6, 7 levels above you. I don't think that's really meant to, I don't know if it was supposed to come off like that, but yeah, it did come off a little bit rough sometimes. Where I had a good team going in, and then like, I won't lie, if I wasn't spamming items a lot of these fights, it would have been a lot rougher. I did, like, this was played on hard mode, so there was a bit of more difficulty. So I don't know if maybe that just inflated some of the enemy HP thresholds or whatever, and that's why it was so difficult compared to where, like, normal mode, but all in all, I don't think it was a bad thing. There was, like, the cutscenes were so much nicer compared to, like, say, Timestranger with, like, more, like, Digimon, not Timestrangers, Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, which were, like, the last two Digimon games to really come out in an RPG format. What was it? Digimon Strangers, Digimon Beyond, I forget what it's called. But there was the visual novel that came out before this game. But because it's such a different format of gameplay, I wouldn't quite match it up with this one, honestly. Like I said, I do feel like with some of the missions they could have spread them out a bit more, because we got a whole bunch of missions just come in towards the very end of the game, and like, okay, like if you want to get to rank 10, you're gonna have to spend so much more time towards the end game, where some of these could have definitely just been released as the game went on. And you could have gotten yourself a little bit further in compared to where you were. So, like, the fact that they just backloaded the game so much felt like padding to me. But I mean, like I said, I don't know what the development was like. I know that they did switch a little bit into the development cycle of the game, so they did have to rearrange some things. But all in all, I'm glad they did probably what they did with the game. And depending on, again, for those who don't know, depending on where the game, they said they were going to do like one more DLC for the game. Not so much a DLC pack, but more like a mini expansion basically. So from my understanding, it's supposed to be like anywhere, I believe somewhere between 20 to 30 minutes is what they were estimating at the time, because they were still super into the development cycle of it. But it was supposed to include like about 10, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be 10 branches or 10 new Digimon altogether. But all in all, I think it was supposed to be like a really just decently big chunk of like just extra content, all that coming out. Depending on what that looks like, I may come back, do one more playthrough. I'll probably do this on New Game Plus just to speed things along a little bit, because I don't want to just replay this game again and again and just struggle with that same content, because I don't think that's fun, and I don't think people will be super interested in that. Now, I may bring in like some slightly different teams just to mix things up a little bit. But I'm glad but honestly, towards the end, you really do want to just start setting up your teams with like teams that can really just make use of the elemental resist downs, because I feel those are really powerful. And just honestly have a dedicated support Digimon, and then a backup supporter / offensive, and then your main DPS Digimon. Because I noticed that I was doing that more so as the team went on, just because that felt the most natural to me. And Digimon was an interesting addition, because he became something a bit like a mixed bag throughout the game. And the one element and surprise we didn't really get was his dark Digivolution, because he did have that one dark form that we didn't get. I'm guessing if we had done some of the side missions, we probably would have gotten it at some point, but I digress. That's not, I'm not gonna say that really adds or takes away from the game. But yeah, that was Digimon Timestrangers in a nutshell. I'm glad people, to those of you who stuck out and watched this so far, I'm so glad you did. Like I said, I had a lot of fun with this game. I truly did love it. I found the grinding to get a little bit tedious at times, but all in all, I made it work. I think part of it is just my schedule that really messes with the game, and just at the point of me finishing this up, we are just going into June. So this game came out in October 2025. We're in June of 2026, so you can understand where I'm heading. I'm probably gonna play a shorter game next time. I definitely do want to pick up. I've gotten the private mouse PI, whatever it's called, which is a game I probably do want to pick up at some point and play. But I will probably give myself just a little bit of break while I finish editing and posting up video shorts, and then move on to that. I want to give myself at least... I'm also heading into a new job soon, so I'm going to give myself at least 2 weeks to see where my schedule's at, and then move from there. All in all, I don't think everything it should be too bad, but like I said, it's... From what I'm seeing, it's supposed to be about an 8 to 5 job, because I'm supposed to be like getting like an hour lunch, and then I head home, and from there I can just have time to myself to get things done. I'm going to try and set up a new schedule for myself to get into the rhythm of things as time goes on, or the next 2 weeks. You can go from there. Because, like I said, it just really just depends on how we are. But anyway, that is it for now. I will let the credits finish playing. And again, for those who've been watching up until now, thank you so much. I really do enjoy the support. I know long-form content like this is kind of died out, unfortunately, just because of just the whole idea of instant gratification, but for those who do support these sorts of videos, you really do make a world of difference for me, and well, currently it's just me, but I'm hoping that something comes out well sooner rather than later. I actually got a few things planned out, and I'm going to start looking into... I've already roped my friends into a few of my cockamamie schemes, so we'll see where that goes. Until then, everybody, I hope you've been enjoying this content. Until next time, it's been StarBornFeline signing off for now, saying, be kind, try to continue tomorrow, and I hope you have a good day, evening, whenever you're watching this. Until next time, a good bye!
I will protect Iliad's peace, no matter what. This is neither duty nor destiny. This is my own will, my own vow. The future is something we must grasp with our own hands, and let the names of those who support me in my oath, the Olympus 12, be known far and wide. May their names reach worlds far beyond our own! Yeah!